Hey everybody, it's Chugga Conroy. Welcome back to more Pokemon Emerald. In the last episode, we took down Roxanne at Rustboro Gym, and then headed out to the north because we saw Team Aqua causing trouble. They stole a man's goods! Anyway, in this episode, I'm going to be going over the Pokemon that we actually did not go over last episode because we didn't really have much time. First off is Abra, which you can only find in this area in Emerald. It's available in the other games later on. Abra is tough to catch. It teleports away from you on the first turn if you try to capture it, and it's not the easiest Pokemon in the world to catch. If you do catch it, though, really difficult to level up, but your troubles are rewarded once it evolves into Kadabra at a fairly low level, where it becomes a pretty good special attacker. And then, unfortunately, to get its evolved form, you need to trade with somebody else to get its final evolution, Alakazam. For this reason, I think you're a bit more best suited to go for Ralts, even though Alakazam is a bit more offense-based. But that's just kind of my personal opinion. They're both fantastic Pokemon. Second of them is Skitty. Skitty, you have a 2% chance of finding, regardless of what version you're playing. And as much as I really hate to just discount a Pokemon entirely, because I know that there's always potential, I just find it difficult to recommend this Pokemon to anybody. Even when it evolves into Delcatty, it's just so tough because it has no base stat over 70 as a fully evolved Pokemon. It's just really, really tough to recommend, and it's so rare to get that, I don't know, if you really, really like how it looks, maybe. That's about it. There's also the Pokemon Whismur, though, but we'll be going over that in the next area, though, because there's a 100% counter rate of those there, and I think it's better suited there. But anyway, so let's go ahead and talk to this guy. What do you got? Oh, what am I to do? We were on a walk in Pico and we were jumped by an odd thug. The scoundrel made off with my darling Pico. Pico! Oh, shut up. You thought that's how I would read it in your head? Admit it. And it seems the Rust Turf Tunnel project has been canceled according to that sign. Speaking of, really sad about Mega Man Legends 3's cancellation. That happened a while ago. I was at MagFest recently and saw their effort there in person. It was really moving, but let's not talk about sad things. Let's talk more about happy things, and I believe there's a secret around here. If you check out this wall, you can see there's a small indent in it. That's actually used for something a lot later, though, but not for now. Anyway, the Rust Turf Tunnel. Let's go over here, and we get a Pokeball. Okay. And we ran into a wild Pokemon. Guess what wild Pokemon we ran into, guys? This is Whismur, the only Pokemon you will find in the Rust Turf Tunnel. These are the Pokemon that cause an uproar, according to that guy that we were talking to last episode. Whismur, I really do not recommend. It's a normal type Pokemon, meaning that it can learn a lot of good moves. But the thing is, it's just really weak, and it takes so long to evolve. When it evolves into Loudred, it's decent, I guess, though, and then into Exploud, I guess it has decent stats, though, but it's so weak for so long and takes so long to evolve, and there's so many other normal types that can be used for the same purposes that I really think it's just interchangeable and inferior. So, anyway, let me heal up my Slackoth really quick. Very good. What are you coming? Come and get some, then? Okay, I'm just following orders. Grah, kill all at all! That hostage Pokemon turned out to be worthless. I think I made a getaway in this tunnel to nowhere. Hey you, Pikachu! So you want to battle me? Not overly, but hey, it's free experience. Let's do it. Second battle against Team Aqua. And he has one Pokemon, which is a level 11 Poochyena. Actually pretty strong. So I don't want to have Teddy out there against this really, really tough fight, though, so I'm going to switch out to Moegami. Come on, Teddy. Go Moegami. Whoa! Moegami's a lot closer to evolving than I thought it was. And why did I use Scratch? Now the cool kids use Scratch on level 11s. Yeah, I'm getting with the times. I'm keeping hip. Well, actually, no. It would have been better if I used Growlithe, but oh well. And big surprise, I leveled up. And it's trying to learn Peck. You know what? I think I'm going to learn that attack. Normal type moves are not a weakness of any type, so I think I'd be better off having Peck than... I don't know, Peck is a weaker move though, but at least it would be the weakness of something, so I'm kind of thinking that would be the way to go. You know what? I'll get rid of Growl instead, just to be on the safe side. If you chose Torchic, getting Peck is actually going to help you quite a bit here in a little while. Player defeated the Team Aqua Grunt. Alright. Urgh! My career in crime has come to a dead end. Oh, Mogami's evolving! Wow. So that's 2 times now that we've had a Pokemon evolve from an important battle. Alright, so Torchic is going to evolve into... Combuskin. And trying to learn Double Kick. Ooh, that is actually quite good. That will give this thing an edge against any kind of... You know what? We'll play Scratch with that. This will give it an edge against all these rock types that we run into in caves like this, though. We're not running into rock types in these caves, though, but we will be actually quite soon, though, so that helps out quite a bit. This is plain not right. The boss told me it would be a slick and easy job to pull off. All I had to do was steal some package from Devin. You want it back badly, then take it. I got back his goods, and I put the goods in the key item pocket. Remember, that man's goods are the key. Pico, I'm so glad to see you safe. Pico owes her life to you. They call me Mr. Briny, and you are? Ah, you have the same talent as May's family, getting my name out of a bunch of dots, even though I don't talk. And he has asked me to come see him in his cottage over by Petalburg Woods, so I guess that'll be our next destination. Now, there's a lot of battles that we can do here. A lot of double battles, actually, that will give us items. There's items up there. If we cut down these trees, we can go in there. I kind of want to off-screen those, so I'm not going to do those right now, though, because I'd actually like to catch some more Pokemon and raise them up a bit more before we were to do that, and I need to renew my Repel really badly. But, more importantly, our Torchic is now evolved into Combuskin. Not much changes. Main thing is that Combuskin is now a fire and fighting type, which is a trend that will be carrying on through many games to come. But anyway, as a fire and fighting type, it now gets same type attack bonus from 2 types, obviously, but it also gets a few more weaknesses, so it's kind of a double-edged sword. Its stats will increase, obviously, as any evolution will. Mudkip, if you chose it, will evolve into Marshtomp, which will become a water-ground type. This is a very good type, meaning that it only has 1 weakness, grass. It is completely immune to electric, which is a really big weakness of water Pokemon typically. And then for Trico, if you chose that, it will now evolve into Grovyle, which it gets a lot faster, but it does not get a secondary type like the other Pokemon do that you could choose. Don't get me wrong, it's still a fantastic Pokemon, it just doesn't get that same boost that the others do. Now, I got some people complaining that I didn't go over Lombre in the last episode because our Lotad finally evolved, but really, not a whole lot changes. It's pretty much Lotad, only stronger. But I guess the main thing to go over is that once it evolves into Lombre, it'll finally start learning some water attacks, which is something that Lotad really didn't have. Lotad was more of a grass type than a water type, whereas with Lombre, it's a lot more balanced. But, carrying on. Ah, with that, Teddy actually learned a pretty good move, Slack Off. Now, you might be thinking, like, oh, what's so good about that? It's actually a healing move. It will heal 1/2 of its max HP, but it gives up its turn, so it's kind of a double-edged sword, I guess, because it'll only get to attack 3 turns later. Ah, how did it go? The Devon goods? You did it! You got them back. Let's see here. And he gives us yet another Great Ball. Okay. Then in the Pokeballs, and he wants us to come with him. So, we are going to see the president of Devon Corporation, parsing up Abra, Skitty. Hey, to deliver that to the shipyard in Slateport. It would be awful if those robbers tried to take it again. So, can I kind of need to do that for me? Oh, that's right. Can you wait here a second? Time's up. And you haven't even walked over there yet. The president would like to have a word with you. Please come with me. I like how it plays the follow jingle. We're just following him across the room. I'm Mr. Stone, the president of the Devon Corporation. I just got word about you. You saved our staff not just once, but twice. Or rather, just one member of it. I have a favor to ask of an amazing person like you. I understand you're delivering a package to Slateport Shipyard. Well, on the way, could you stop off in Duford Town? I was hoping you'd deliver a letter to Steven in Duford. Alright. So we have to go look for a Mr. Steven over there, and he gives us the Pokénav for this, which is a device the Devon Corporation makes an indispensable tool for any trainer. It has a map of the Hoenn region. You can check the locations of Duford and Slateport easily. Alright, so this is actually what replaced the town maps. And he healed spiked about to health. Okay, I'll go ahead and show this off really quick. So, the Pokénav. We have a Hoenn map right here. We can zoom out, and we can see that Duford Town is right here, and Slateport is right there, which are the next two places we need to go. So we gotta go to Duford, then to Slateport. Get used to being in water a lot, because this region has a lot. Here's Condition. This actually doesn't come into play until much later. You can see Pokemon have like some stats that look pretty irrelevant as of right now, and they pretty much are. But they'll become important much later in the game, though. I don't know why they have that available as of right now, but they do. So let's go down. And these guys are actually working on some kind of developing new kinds of Pokeballs, but I haven't made much headway. And... okay, yeah, I don't really need to know that. These guys are kind of funny. Developing a device talking with Pokemon, but we haven't had much success. Trying to develop a device that visually reproduces the dreams of Pokemon, but it's not going well. That actually gets achieved in a later game. Well now, what should I work on developing next? Company allows us to make inspirations into reality. One couldn't ask for a better environment as an engineer. We're trying to develop a device that resurrects Pokemon from fossils. And it's working! Whoop-de-doo. Plenty of scientists had that figured out way before you in this world. Alright, so everyone likes to hear, hey, you single receptionist? And, okay, that's not gonna work. So, like I said, excuse me? Why do you have to interrupt me for this just seconds after I got the Pokénav? Match Call, as he's saying, is a new feature in Pokemon Emerald. There was a phone feature in Gold and Silver that was missing from Ruby and Sapphire. This game added it in. Oh, Emil, since you called me, the Pokénav must be working properly. Other people will register, so try calling them up too. Good, you seem quite happy. How can I know that's because I'm looking down at you from my office window? Wahaha! See you later, stalker. Okay, is that enough? Yeah, get back to work. Leave me alone. So, let's go down here. And we've already been rested up, though, so you know what? Hey, it's May! Oh, hi, Emil. I had a match call put in your Pokénav. Let's register each other so we can contact one another anytime. Wow, I didn't even have to ask for her number. She just handed it to me. I'm such a stud. By the way, I passed Mr. Brown Pedal Rose. I guess he's on the way home to the cottage to see. How's your Pokedex coming along, Emil? Mine's looking pretty decent. So, how about a little battle? You know what? We will do this. Well, you just became a trainer too. What is it with everybody thinking May has so much experience and thinking May is so great? And how do you have a Torkoal? We haven't even encountered that yet. We're not going to have the ability to catch that for a long time. Let's use Yawn. So this battle is going to be kind of tough, though, because Torkoal is very defensive, as you would guess. However, it's kind of got a lot of weaknesses, and it's not really the greatest thing in the world because of that, though. So I am going to hope to God that I can pull off a victory here by switching into my Lombre and hitting it with some water moves. Now, something about Torkoal is... if you played the other... whoa. That didn't do anything. Okay. I don't have any water moves yet. Crap. I didn't realize that. Can I use... let's see what Nature Power does. I'm in a city. Turn into... okay. Wow, that was so worth it. Let's try Bullet Seed. I know it's not very effective, but I was hoping for at least some decent damage. This is just a trick. Just stop, Lombre. Just stop. God. Okay, trying to think about what I can do here. Let's try Astonish. This is a train wreck. The train is late. Is it gonna at least flinch? No, it's using Curse more. Great, even higher defense, like you needed it. This is so terrible. Oh my god, dude, do you need to do that many times? Jeez. Okay, I will admit, if you're playing Ruby and Sapphire, you do have this battle quite a bit easier than this, but still, God. I'm hoping for a critical, in all honesty, though, because without one, I'm not going to get through that. If we got a critical, its defenses would be negated. Nope, not going to... whoa! That could have been bad. Can you die, please? Okay, I'm getting lucky with misses. I hope she doesn't heal this thing, though, because, God, if she does, there's no way I'm going to beat it. And why do you keep using Curse? Okay, we get it. Your speed's down, your attack's up, your defense is up. We get it by now. You don't have to keep doing it, but at least we have this awesome music. And, uh-oh, this could be really bad. Whoa, that actually didn't kill me. Kinda surprised. Can you get a critical, please? God, why is he missing so much? Does she have, like... I don't know if she has something equipped to it that makes it miss more often. I really don't know. Oh, well. Come on. Please do not heal. Thank you. Critical, come on! Okay, Lombre is down and out. I think the best option here would be to go to Moegami. I think that's really the only option I have. It won't do much. Double kick. You know what? Let's try that. Oh, now I get a critical! When I'm doing a move that would have hit twice anyway, I get a critical. Damn. Okay. Now she's sending out Mudkip, her starter Pokemon. I have an evolved Pokemon, she does not, so mine's naturally going to be stronger, even though she has the advantage type-wise. So, let's do this. And actually, I have a lot of people asking me things like, you know, well, why did I choose Mudkip if it's, or not Mudkip, why did I choose Torchic if it's so overdone? My answer to that is that I had chosen, I thought it was kind of obvious, I chose a Grass type in my Fire Red Let's Play, I chose a Water type in my Crystal Let's Play, so all that was left was Fire, and in all honesty, I don't really like Torchic that much though, so I thought it would actually make for an interesting challenge. I'm not going to get to attack this turn, so it's just going to have to take another Water Gun like a champ. Teddy is loafing around. I always say it like it, just Teddy is loafing around. Okay, you're asleep. And I'll use Scratch. Wow, that actually took up... Oh, come on! You were only asleep for one turn! Really? Was that necessary? I'll hope for luck. Hey! I went first! Dang! You're slower than me? It's awesome! Alright, down goes Teddy, unfortunately. Oh well. So, I'm thinking of changing Teddy's name, actually, because it's kind of bothering me, the fact that it's female, and I named it after my male cat, so I'm kind of wanting to change the name on it. Let's see, what can we do? Double kick. Double kick! I sounded really weird the way I said that. Okay, it comes down to, can I survive a water... You are an idiot, May! Dude! How stupid can you get? That is the dumbest move. Now I get a pointless critical, of course, again. That is hands down the stupidest move I have seen all game. Why did you do that? Yikes, you're better than I expected. Yikes, you're worse than I expected. It's everyone's always like, oh, May's got all this experience as a trainer, even though she's been one for as much time as you have. Okay, so we move past here. Minus Mr. Rhino was much very referred to C4. Okay. Now, if you actually lose that battle, you can just keep rematching her to over and over again until you win, though, so not really that big of a deal. It's an optional fight, though, but I'm going to go and heal real quick. But I think now that we have finished that optional rival battle, we have gotten our next assignment to go to Duford Island, and we stopped Team Aqua in Rustboro City. I think we're going to end this off here. So next time on Pokemon Emerald, we're going to be heading down to Mr. Briney's college. Given the voice that I gave him earlier in this episode, if that guy was a college professor, I think I'd be really worried. But anyway, we're going to be going down to his cottage and heading to Duford Island. See you guys then. Oh, and I guess there's an next defend here.